Sometimes there is a quiet ache that lingers when effort feels unseen. When you've been giving, trying, showing up, and still the air feels thick with hesitation. Maybe you've been questioning your direction, or feeling like motivation is slipping through your fingers. That in-between place, where you're neither here nor there, can feel like being trapped between breaths. Hello, my beautiful souls. I'm Catherine. Welcome to the Butterfly Path. This is a message meant to meet you today. Let's welcome what wants to come through, and you will uncover the true meaning. This moment is not an ending. It's a pause before new movement. What once felt still begins to stir beneath the surface. The tiredness that held you down starts to turn into clarity, and clarity becomes momentum. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups, which reflects that space of emotional numbness, a sense that something is missing, even when everything looks fine from the outside. It's the stillness that comes after disappointment, when the heart quietly closes to protect itself. Yet, beneath that dull surface lies longing, a deep craving for something meaningful, honest, and alive. This card suggests that maybe your mind has been looping around what hasn't worked, blurring the beauty that still surrounds you. The key here is subtle, a shift in awareness, not a leap. Sometimes what we seek has already been offered. It just waits for us to notice. The Four of Cups speaks to that first spark of awareness returning, a whisper that says, there's still more waiting for you. From that quiet awareness, curiosity begins, guiding us naturally towards the energy of the Page of Swords, where movement starts again. The Page of Swords carries restless curiosity, that spark of thought that breaks through stagnation. It's the inner voice saying, I'm ready to learn, to question, to try again. After the stillness of the Four of Cups, this energy feels like wind brushing over stagnant waters. It doesn't demand perfection, it seeks understanding. You may find yourself asking deeper questions, or waiting to see things from another angle. This card speaks to awakening the mind, a return of sharpness and clarity. Be gentle with this stage. Ideas need time to form. The Page of Swords is not about knowing everything, but being open enough to discover what you didn't before. And then we move into Temperance, where mental energy softens into emotional balance. Temperance is harmony after chaos, the art of blending what once felt at odds. It reflects the process of aligning heart and mind, logic and emotion, giving and receiving. Here, patience becomes strength. You might feel the shift from chasing outcomes to trusting your timing. This card holds quiet alchemy, the transformation that happens when you no longer fight what is, but begin to work with it. The balance you are creating now is about integration. Every piece of you, even the parts that once felt too much, finds its place in the whole. As harmony builds within, life starts to move around you again, and that movement arrives through the Age of Wands. The Age of Wands, I feel, bursts through the calm like a rush of wind. Forward momentum after waiting, clarity after hesitation. What once delayed begins to move swiftly now. There's communication, progress, flow. This card marks the moment when alignment meets opportunity, but it also reminds you to trust your pace. Momentum doesn't mean chaos. It means energy moving where it's finally meant to go. You've cleared the static, and now direction unfolds naturally. Stay grounded as things accelerate. Your focus is your anchor. As that fire builds, it flows effortlessly into the bold and passionate energy of the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands ignites passion and creative drive. It's the return of motivation that once felt lost. This energy doesn't wait for permission. It acts, fueled by belief and excitement. Yet, the lesson here is to channel that fire with intention. The Knight thrives when purpose guides its motion. Otherwise, the flame burns too fast. Let this be your moment to move boldly towards what calls you, but with a clear sense of direction. After so much waiting, your path is lightening up again. From this renewal of purpose, we move to potion, where empowerment deepens. The potion, I feel, represents the art of crafting your own energy, mixing courage, creativity, and presence to create vitality. It suggests that you are learning how to work with your energy instead of against it. The exhaustion of before transforms into power when you channel it intentionally. This card is your reminder that strength is not force, it's clarity in motion. When you focus your attention on what energizes you, the rest naturally falls away. Potion energy is creative, alive, and fiercely self-sustaining. I feel this is the moment to realize your inner power. As your vitality returns, the goose carries the message of purpose and action. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. The goose speaks of momentum and commitment. It's not about dreaming. It's about moving towards your dreams with conviction. There is no need for certainty. What matters is that first step. The goose asks you to trust where your intuition leads you, especially if the path feels both thrilling and unknown. Your desires are valid. They are the map leading you home. This card is so deeply connected with the fire of this reading. Now it's your time to act. The bridge appears, marking the moment where transition becomes success. This card carries the phrase, successfully overcoming a problem. This represents connection, the movement from struggle to solution. You're crossing from one stage of life to another, leaving behind limitation for understanding. What once felt like an obstacle becomes the very structure that carries you forward. Each step you take now is proof of growth. I know that crossing the bridge feels scary, but now you know you have the determination and inner strength to do that. And as the bridge solidifies, prosperity begins to form through the coin. Money will be coming to you. Yet beyond literal gain, this speaks to abundance in all forms: value, recognition, self-worth. The energy of the coin is about realizing your effort has not gone unseen. You've invested deeply, and this is where those seeds begin to grow. It's a physical reflection of your inner alignment. When you value yourself, the world mirrors it back. Prosperity is within reach. This reading, I feel, is a movement from numbness to curiosity, from balance to action, from effort to reward. That's what I have for you today. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Until next time.